Alright, so we have our dough here. The bread machine is on the rise cycle now. It's a bit gummy. It would have been better to measure that by weight. I like to do this dough makes either 3 thin crust or 2 regular crust, and I'm going to do 2 regular crust. I'm going to toss that back in for the rise cycle into the bread machine. Keep it there. Now for this guy, basically all you do is you put down a little bit of flour like this. Put down a little bit of flour and spread that out a little bit. Put down some flour on top. Hold it there. Yeah. Put that on top. And just keep it rolling. Try to keep it round, basically. Takes some practice to learn where you got to roll in order to keep it roughly round. But this is a good thing to practice. There. Keep it going. Just going to keep that rolling. Yep. Alright, so we're getting up there in size now. It's almost to the size of my tray. Now I'm going to flip this up in the air and we'll hope my son can catch this. You keep it in the middle there, son. Woo! We'll just give it a few twirls. That didn't twirl very good. No, it didn't go very good at all. Anyway, normally I can get a good twirl going on it, but maybe the pressure was getting to me. And then I just take my, keep it on there. I take my pizza stone. Some people are hardcore and they have that preheating in the oven. That's about the right size, so I'm ready to go to the next step. Alright, I moved the dough to the side. Here's my stone over here. I hope that stone is in view there. Raise the camera up just a little wee bit. There we go. Either some durum semolina or some of the cornmeal. Either durum semolina or cornmeal. Just spread it out like that, nice and generously. They both work about the same for keeping that dough from sticking down there. And now just arrange the dough on top. Get the edges roughly lined up all along there, and then we're ready for the sauce. Alright, so now it's ready to put the sauce on. This is a can of sauce that we opened up. We've already made 2 pizzas out of 1 can of sauce and 1 750 milliliter jar, and it looks like we'll get a 3rd one out of this, no problem at all. Get that all going. The dough, of course, is mostly whole wheat flour, that's why it's a bit darker. Look at that. Alright, I got this package of meat in the fridge. I made 2 pizzas out of it already. It's the Genoa salami from Costco. And basically, I just keep that going. No, you hold that in the middle. Hold that so the pizza's in the middle. Hold it so the pizza's in the middle. So, there. When I'm done here, you can have a piece of the salami. Don't worry. Alright, I got a piece that's kind of gimpy here. It's together with 2. There we go. Hold that in the middle, son. Hot, son. Hold it in the middle. Pizza should be right in the middle of that pitcher. Right in the middle. There you go. You hold your attention that long until I'm done. And then, so we go around the outside. You hold it in the middle. And in the middle here, we put 3. Just to show you how it goes. And around the outside. Looks like it'll do it up just about right. And one for each of us. You can stop it now. Okay, I got my fine grater here and my block of Asiago, or however you say that cheese. I'm going to have to grate it offline here, and I'll show you afterwards how much I collect. I'm just going to use Asiago on this one. Alright, I don't know what that is. That might be 1.5 cups or so of grated cheese, and that's what I'm going to put on here. We'll just spread it over evenly, not very heavily done on the cheese. Just spread it over roughly evenly. Whoops, hard to aim the camera and aim the cheese at the same time. We'll just keep that going. Getting a little off the edges there, but that's okay because my son has indicated that he wants some for himself. There, the stove's ready, so all the stuff falling around the edges is for him. Alright, there are the black olives, the now famous found ones, although it looks like there aren't many left after 2 pizzas on that can of black olives. I will put on what I can, and that will be my son's piece who likes the olives, and we'll just throw it in the oven. Let's see, wasn't many olives there after all, but that's alright. Alright, olive juice it is then. Ooh, there's olives in there. A whole bunch of them that I couldn't find when I was making the pizza. How is it?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right on. 12 minutes is not quite enough, I don't think. I'm going to go for 2 or 3 more. Oh boy, that looks good and it smells wonderful. There wasn't much olives left, but there's also not a whole lot of fat on here. There's not much cheese, as you can see, which means it's a reasonably low-fat pizza. The crust is just spectacular. Nice whole wheat crust, mainly whole wheat. A little bit of meat, a little bit of sauce. You got a really good pie right there. A lot of good eating for the family. Cut her into 8 pieces. Pretty good. Very well done pizza, I must say.